Okay. Then mark for you 1 inch here, inch and a half here, 1 inch here, inch and a half here. Then you can see any dart on the front, yes? Then we have to get rid of this dart. It's very similar as we did for skirt last semester. Then you have to understand. I measure intake of the dart here, 1/2 inch. Then I have to, right now dart open, and I have to compensate this. Then I take from center front 1/8 here. It will be here, this way, 1/8. And on the side, this way, 1/4 inch. 3/8, yes? Then it's here will be 1/8 inch. Stitch in is. It's clear? Good. Then I mark this line. Then I have to mark my hip. Don't make too hooked. It should be smooth line up to here. And then we have to blend this line. Then it should be blended like this. Where is my? It's here. Then it will be blended like this. Then I use red and make final line for front. It will be here like this, and hip will be like this. And center front, it will be, when it's in, it will be like this. Somewhere in the middle, I put notch, which should be matched to our waistband. Then I put it at once. We finish our work with back, and right now we have to start work on a detail here. First is pocket here. Then from side seam 2 inches and pocket opening 5 3/4. For bigger sizes you can take 6 inches. Then I take ruler and mark 2 inches here, and it will be 5 3/4 on my ruler, and then I see where I hit my hip. And then it will be 5 3/4 inch. It will be pocket opening. It's clear? Okay. Then next step, we mark pocket opening. Then we have to take off this part, and we have to compensate this with side pocket. Then it's here our crease line, mark here a little in, and on a hip mark 6 3/4. It's width of the pocket, and length will be 8, 8.5. It's not very deep pocket, but if you put your arm, it will be exactly 4 hand. Okay, then I mark its 1/4 in here. Then from this line down 8 1/4 I mark, and I make a line like, it's like help line. And then width here, it will be 6 1/4. And I mark for you, it's here what I mark up to here from here. It will be 8, 8 1/4, and width from hip here it will be 6 or 6 1/4. Okay, then our pocket should be shaped a little bit here. Original sample it's like this, but I don't like it. This we have to make a little shape here. Then our pocket like hanging. If you put something inside, it's not pulling side seam. Then I mark from this point 1.5 inches and mark here, for example. And then I have to shape my pocket from here, a little curved line. I make in a pencil, and then I make in a green. It will be something like this. Just make nice rounded shape. And it will be here, then it will be here like this, and then it will be like this, something like pocket size, and notch will be here. Then I use green, and you can see very clear where should be my pocket. It will be here. It will be here. Up to here. Then you can see very clear shape of the pocket back. Okay, it will be green. And notch in the middle. Then side pocket will be like this. Then you can see side pocket inside. It's lining here. Then if you take a look inside, it will be side pocket self as well, which should be attached on a lining. Then we have to create this piece, and you can see it should be overlapped with this part of the pocket, because when you pull it or it's a little extended, you can see lining here. Then it will be width here of 2 inches, and you have to make from pocket opening 2 inches line. It will be like this, and I mark for you. It will be two inches, and name of the line, it will be pocket. It's this line. It will be side pocket. Side pocket, and it will be self. It will be our side pocket, lining on the top piece of the self. Grain line will be absolutely parallel to original. Then we have to finish this portion of the pocket. And here, under pocket, lining and facing self. Then we need under pocket like this and self like this. Then we have to mark facing self pocket already done. 1.5 inch width of the pocket facing. It's here, and then it should be rounded shape here, and it will be 1.5 inch, and line it will be pocket facing. It's clear? For pocket, for detail. For detail. And side and lining side, we treat like one detail.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's here. I forget. And I treat this like one piece. And this I treat as well like one piece, this detail. And then is front. To create pattern is here opening 5 3/4 of an inch. Then you have to make like perpendicular line from side seam here and add 1/4 of an inch seam allowance to this line and to this line. It will be like hook. It's very good finishing because if you finish like this, very often when you finish pants, one pocket longer than another one, like 1/4 or 1/8. If you make point here, then it will be controllable. Then this part we finish like this. And this part we have to finish with facing. And facing should be in one piece with lining. Then when we attach, fold and finish. I demonstrate this when we start sewing process. Okay? Then it will be 4 pieces, but it should be combination. This attached to this, facing attached to this. Grain line along pocket opening, and it should be fused because this line should be very strong. Pocket opening you have to finish like this. You have to mark this line, then we have to remove side panel, but we already create side pocket lining plus side. Any questions? Everything clear? Yes? With pocket. Then we have to start work with fly. It's here 2 details. One detail is kind of the facing here, and another is fold line here like extension, and then it should be overlapped here. Then we have to mark zipper opening length 4 3/4 of an inch. I mark 4 3/4 of an inch here. And I put notch here. And I eliminate old one. For bigger sizes, it can be 5 or 5 1/4. Depend on what you need to put on pants, okay? Then I just mark for you, it will be here and here. It will be four and 3/4 of an inch. And then below our zipper notch, you have to mark 3/4 of an inch. And I mark here, it will be 3/4 of an inch. And then width of this detail, 1.5 inch. And I make parallel line here, and then it will be line here, and then rounded this angle. And notch here. And 1.5 inch will be here. It's clear? Then, left side, piece of cake. Make a line. Make top line here. Mark 1.5 inch one line. 1.5 inch parallel line, like this. Here fold line. Mark 4 3/4. Absolutely the same like this, 4 3/4 of an inch here. And on the opposite side, it will be the same. It will be 4 3/4 of an inch, 4 3/4 of an inch. It will be notch here. Then down we have to mark 1 inch, 1 inch down, 1 inch down. For what? It's this piece should be covered, this piece and end of the zipper. Then it should be a little longer. 1 inch here. And I make straight line, and in the middle mark quarter up and shape like this. And name of the detail here, right fly, self and fusible. It's here left fly and fusible. Then just open my handout and see everything. Okay? It's clear with this. It's very easy. Any question about this? Mark on a correct place, fusible here. We make everything face up. Then when you cut, you have to understand face of the fabric should be inside. Okay, right now we have to start work on a waistband. And for example, it's absolutely the same front and back.